Okay. Sir, my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Something. Sorry, Okay. My write a program for reverse of one-dimensional array. So what is we want to print is just we need to enter some array elements. Later we need to reverse it. We need to reverse the array elements. That is what we are going to do. So let us see that how it is going to happen. So let us take a simple array. Let us take a simple array and we have elements. Some array elements. Let us try to enter this indexes. Indexes also will have something 0 and 0, 1, 2, and 3, 4. I have a 5. So total array index elements are 5. That means 0 to 5, 6 elements are stored. And what I want to try to print is, suppose I will enter elements. I will enter 10, 15. Let us take 16 and 9, 5, and 8. So these are the elements just randomly I have stored. Now, what I want to do is I want to reverse this. I want to print a reverse. So this is just I have stored elements. For storing, you know that how to enter. You need to declare the size of the array. Later, you need to enter the array elements. That is common for all the things. Now I want to apply the logic is reverse of the to print reverse of the array. So let us know what is the size of array here. Size of array n equal to 6. Okay. And now that means reverse of the array, it can be printed. Reverse of the array it can be printed. That means first 8, the element 8 should be printed like this. Next last element is 5, next 9, next 16, next 15, next 10. Like this, we need to print the array elements. For that, what should I apply? So that means which loop I need to apply. Can anyone tell me for loop? No, basically, we need to apply it as a for loop. Now tell me, so what condition? What is the initial condition? And what is the initialization? And what is the condition? And what is the condition? And one more thing is, I want to know whether it may be increment operation or decrement operation. Can anyone tell me? Just what type of for loop I need to use, to print the reverse of the array elements. To print the reverse of array elements. Can anyone just try on yourself and tell me just how to print those elements, reverse of the array elements? Just in chat box, can anyone type? So what is the initial condition and what I need to print? So tell me, can anyone? What is the initial? Print the. I want to print the reverse of array. What should I just repeat? Try చేయాలి. So okay, let me tell you that what is the first thing I need to apply in the for loop. In the for loop, what I need to apply here in the for loop? In the for loop, what is the condition? First initial condition is what? I want to print reverse of the array, not from the starting onwards. So first initialization, it has to start from the where? Initialization, it has to start from where? I equal to, so you see the size of array is how much? 6. Size of array is the 6. And now last element it is stored is what? 5. That means initialization, it has to start with from, can I say n minus I? N minus I. N minus I. And the next one is what? What is the condition? It has to print array elements until it becomes up to 10, right? Up to 10. That means, can I write a condition here? What condition can I write? I is, can I write I is greater than or equal to, చెప్పాలి ఎవరన్నా చాట్ బాక్స్ లో. సో greater than or equal to, can I write 0? Yes or no? So and I plus plus or I minus minus? For this, what is one? I plus plus or I minus minus? చెప్పాలి. I need answers. Whether it may be I plus plus or I minus minus. It is I, because from 5 onwards, it has to decrement. It has to decrement. So it is becomes what? I minus minus. I minus minus. So this is a what we print I minus minus. So this is a for loop we use here actually. Okay. So now let us check here. So now tell me, after that, it has to print what? It has to print. What should it print? What value it is going to print? What is the value it is going to print in the for loop? Printf. Printf what? Percentage D. And in this, what is the printf statement I will print? A of I. What is A of I? In the A of I, initial value is what? 5. That means initial n minus I, and I value equal to, that is n minus I ante 5 andi initial value, where I is less than or equal to, I is greater than or equal to, that means 5 is greater than or equal to, 5 is greater than or equal to what? 0. That is true. True means it will come inside the for loop and it will print what it is going to print. So it will print the What is A of 5? A of 5 ante A of 5. A of 5. What is A of 5 value andi? A of 5 value, it becomes 8. A of 5 is equal to 8. Equal to 5. Is equal to 8. The value is going to printed. Now again I value. I value is getting incremented. What is I value? I value equal to, instead of 5, it becomes 6. Now again, I value decremented here. What is? I is getting decremented every time. No, so it becomes 4. So what is the condition I need to check after again? 4 is greater than or equal to 0. True or false? True. True means what is the value it is going to print? A of 4. A of 4. So what is the value it is going to print? A of 4 is equal to what it becomes? A of 4 is equal to in this it is a n minus 1 అండి I కాదు ఓకే ఇక్కడ I equal to correct అండి I equal to n minus 1 in the initialization, so that's why I equal to n minus 1. I equal to n minus 1. Yes, by mistake here. Okay, so now A of 4 equal to A of 4 is equal to what is the value A of 4? A of 4 equal to 5. So like this, we need to print. Now the I value is getting decremented. What is I value? I value equal to 3. So now 3 means, now again check the condition. What is the condition? 3 is greater than or equal to 3 is greater than or equal to 0. And here A of 3. What is the A of 3 value? A of 3 value is equal to, what is A of 3 and 9. So like this, I value is equal to 2. Value like this, away 2 is 2 is less than or greater than or equal to 0. And A of 2 value, what is A of 2 value? A of 2 value is equal to 16. A of 2 value equal to 16. Now again, I value equal to like this 1, and I value 1 means what it will be printing? A of 1 value. What is the A of 1 value? Equal to 15. Like this. Now I value equal to 0. Whenever I value equal to 0, A of 0 is equal to, A of 0 equal to what is the status? 10. So whenever I equal to decremented, I equal to -1. So now the loop is getting terminated and it will print all the reverse of the elements. So is 8, 5, 9, 16, 15, 10. Like this, it is going to print.
Sir got disconnected. Please wait for a couple of minutes.
Hi, students. Students,
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
అందరికి బాగా అర్థమవుతుందా క్లాస్?
Yes, madam.
ఎన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అయ్యాయి ఇప్పటిదాకా?
24.
24. 24 which program?
Reverse the array number.
Reverse the array number. I will ask some questions. Can I ask?
Yes, madam.
అందరూ నోట్ చేస్తున్నారా? నోట్ చేసుకుంటున్నారా? రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ రాస్తున్నారా? Respond.
Yes, madam.
What is meant by palindrome?
A number is reverse. Reverse చేసిన నెంబర్ అదే రావాలి మేడం.
ఓకే. సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఏ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చెప్తున్నారు?
రివర్స్ అరే ఎలిమెంట్స్ చెప్పారు మేడం ఇప్పుడే.
Reverse the
అరే ఎలిమెంట్స్
array elements.
చెప్పారండి.
Okay. Is it finished?
నో మేడం.
Okay. Before
అంటే-
program ఏంటి?
సెర్చ్ ఎలిమెంట్ మేడం.
Okay. What is meant by array?
A collection of similar data.
How many types are there in array?
సింగిల్ డైమెన్షనల్ అరే, 2 dimensional అరే, మల్టీ డైమెన్షనల్ అరే. 3 types.
Can you say the syntax for it?
Yes, madam. Data type, array name, brackets లో size for single dimensional array.
Remaining students. ఒకలే చెప్తున్నారు రిమైనింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఎవ్రీవన్. మేడం సారీ టు ఇంటరప్ట్. అమ్మ
sir.
సార్ కి పవర్ ఫెయిల్యూర్ వల్ల ఒక 5 to 10 minutes పడుతుంది రావడానికి. మీన్ మెయిల్ మేడం విల్ బి ఆస్కింగ్ యూ క్వశ్చన్స్. సో ఇప్పటి వరకు మీరు ఏం నేర్చుకున్నారు అనేది అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకుని ఒకసారి చెప్పాలి. మేడం యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ బై రోల్ నంబర్స్ ఆర్ బై ద నేమ్.
ఓకే సార్.
అంటే ఒకలే ఆన్సర్ చెప్తున్నారు.
అవును. ఎస్ సార్. Kaitu means 4250. Kaitu means 4250. Kite plus 4311. Kite plus 4311. Hello, respond ma.
అమ్మ మీటింగ్ లీవ్ చేసే వాళ్ళు అందరు రోల్ నెంబర్స్ నోట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం మేడం ఎవరినైతే పిలుస్తున్నారో వాళ్ళు మీటింగ్ లో ఉండి రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వకపోయినా కూడా ఐ విల్ బి టేకింగ్ ద నెంబర్స్. సో అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకుని ఆన్సర్స్ చెప్పండి.
Kite plus 4311. Kite 4215. Kite 4215. Respond, ma. Kite 4215. Kite 4361. Kite 4361. Santosh Ravindra. Four three eight five.
Yes, madam.
What is the difference between while and do while?
While executes the set of statements after checking the conditions.
Okay. Then do while.
Do while executes at least once before checking the statements conditions.
Okay, good. What is meant by variable?
Variables is nothing but a container. It stores the data.
Okay. What is the difference between printf and scanf?
Printf is used to print the statements or something, and scanf is used to read the data from the outset or user.
Okay, good. What is the format specifier for int?
%d.
For string? Hello.
Say, madam.
For string format specifier.
%s.
What is the difference between single equal to and double equal to? What is the difference between single equal to and double equal to? Are you audible, ma?
Yes, madam. I don't know, madam. Single equal to SI ఏం చేస్తుంది మేడం వాల్యూ.
Okay.
డబుల్ ఈక్వల్ టు అయితే కంపేర్ చేస్తుందండి.
Yeah, ma. Good. Correct, ma.
Yes, madam.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Welcome, sir. Sir, are you there?
స్టూడెంట్స్ లెఫ్ట్ అవ్వకండి, సార్ జాయిన్ అవుతారు తొందరలోనే. సార్ విల్ జాయిన్ సూన్. Student, don't left
Okay,
the
madam.
Okay, ma'am.
ఇప్పుడైంది. ఓకే. ఓకే. సారీ ఫర్ ద డిలే. Let us see some previous question we already solved, and we will see some more problem, and once we will execute the previous program. So reverse of array is, so just now what we are doing, just we entered a size of array and we are reading that number something. You maybe enter some 5 or 6 or 7 like this you will enter. And next one, what we are doing, enter the array elements. So enter array elements means now you can enter all the array elements. Suppose if the size is 6, you can enter 6 array elements. And if the size is something 5, you can enter the 5 array elements. Now finally we are printing the reverse of the array. So what is I equal to n minus 1? I is greater than or equal to 0. I minus minus. Now again we are printing that array. That's it. So this is what reverse of the given array elements. This is simple way of printing. So let us try to execute this program in online compiler. Online C compiler. So let us run this program. Enter the size of array. We are entering 5 and enter array elements. Suppose 10 in 20, 30, 20. The size of array is 5. And let us take 3, 4, 7, Okay, let us see that. Five, and array elements are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And see the reverse of array elements is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So these are the, just printing the reverse of the given array elements. So this is very simple program for reverse of the number. Let us go for the some more, two-dimensional array problems. Okay. These are the very general problems only. Let us see that. This is also single dimensional array only. Let us see two-dimensional array, so that we already seen that single dimensional array, many problems. Now let us check for the two-dimensional array. Just addition of the two numbers. Okay. Addition of the two numbers means first we will try to develop the logic. Okay. Let us try to develop the logic. Then we will see that. So what is the logic here? So simple. We need to perform the addition of the two matrices. Addition of the two matrices. So let us check here. Addition of the two matrices. Let maybe one elements are size 2 by 2 simple 2 by 2 matrix. 3, and let us take one more matrix is 3. So this is a matrix A. This is a matrix A. And one more matrix. This is a matrix A. And one more matrix is we enter the B matrix. So here you try to observe here. Here it is the first row and it is the second row. It is the first. You try to see numbers also, their positions. How the positions will be stored? The positions will be stored like this. Okay. This is the first matrix A. This is a matrix A. The elements will be look like. The elements will be, it is a 0 position and 1 position and 0 position and 1 position. So the two-dimensional array, before we're going to implement this one, two-dimensional array we know very well, right? Two-dimensional array can be declared like this. A of size, A is what? You can do the declaration also, int or whatever it may be. A is the size of, A is the name of the array and size of the array. So whether it may be 2 rows and this is 2 columns. 2 columns. First 2 is a number of rows and second one is number of columns. So this is the size we can declare. So whenever you are declaring a size is like this, so you here see. So that means this element will be A of 0, 0. A of 0, 0. 0, 0 means 0th row and 0th column. The first 1. 1 can be denoted it as a, you just try to remember. A of 0. A of 0 is the first one and A of 0. So 0th row, 0th column. What is the element? 1. Similarly, A of 0. If I want to retrieve the element 2, so what is its position? 0th row and first column. That means A of 0 and column number is 1. Column number is 1. So it will be, what is the element that is element is stored in 2. Suppose, what is this? 3. If I want to retrieve this 3. So what is A of 1? That means this is a 0th row and this is a first row. First row and 0th column. 0th column. What is the element? Is 3 only. And if you want A of 1 and here also A of 1. What is the element that is? Element will be stored it as a 3 only. So this is how the elements will be, storing. Okay, this is how we can retrieve the element. Suppose if I want to in 2-dimensional array. If it is a single dimensional array, only 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. But if it is a 2-dimensional array, this 2-dimensional array means this first one indicates the row number and second one is represent column number. So that you understand. And like this, you can store the B elements also. You can store the B elements also. So like this, you can store the B elements also. And what are the B elements? Let us see here. 2 and 5. Yes. Here 1 and here 4. So this is a big position. Now, how can I perform? Here the first one is number of rows should be same. When you want to perform addition of the two matrices, so number of rows should be equal. So that is the first minimum condition. If the number of rows are equal, then we can perform the addition. Otherwise, the addition is not possible. We can write a message, simple message. So now let us take, in order to add these two matrices, I want a resultant matrix, right? So what is the matrix? The resultant matrix is a C matrix. I want a resultant matrix is C matrix. So let us see here. C equal to, what is the formula? What I can write, Andy? C of, so in order to enter first matrix, how many for loops we have to use? So you have to use, because if it is a 2-dimensional array means, you have to use compulsorily 2 for loops. And for this one also, we have to use 2 for loops. This is, I already explained in the classroom, how to, how to scan, how to scan and how to print the 2-dimensional array elements. Okay. So see, simply C of I and C of J is equal to, what is just simple direct formula? It is, what is A of I into A of J plus B of I position and J position. This has, I can, దీన్ని ఎక్కడ ఏం చేయాలండి? సో ఈ కండిషన్ ని మొత్తం ఎందులో చేయాలి? Again we have to keep into a same resultant for loop. Okay. So like this is a simple thing, just addition. This means what? A of 0, 0 plus B of 0, 0. That means if I want to get a C of 0, 0, C of 0, 0. What is a simple thing? A of 0, 0. A of 0, 0 plus B of 0, 0. B of 0. B of 0, 0. Like this, you can repeat B of 0, 0. So what is A of 0, 0? It is of 1. B of 0, 0 is of 2. So it will be stored into the C. So this is a simple addition. Just in this logic, you need to identify how to retrieve the 2-dimensional array elements. and how to process the two-dimensional array elements. That the basic thing only you require. Remaining is, everything is easy. Whether you want to perform addition and multiplication, this becomes very easy task. So now let us see the program. So let us see quickly program. So what is this one now? Int R1 means what? R1 means row 1. C1 column 1. That means matrix 1. We entered the many matrices A, matrix B. So in that we have a row 1, column 1, row 2, column 2. That means matrix 2 rows as well as matrix 2 columns and ij. First enter the first order of the matrix. Whether it may be 2 by 2 or 3 by 2, whatever it may be, you can enter the matrix size. Order means size of the matrix. So here it may be 2 by 3 matrix or 3 by 2 matrix. You can try to enter based on your requirement. Enter the order of the second matrix also. So, and you need to check here, okay, and declare the size of arrays. First two, A array size. So here A is a row 1, column 1. Next B is a row 2, column 2. C is a row 1, column 1. So these are the just row 1, column 1. And this is R2, C2. Now we have a C matrix also. Like this, we have entered the size of rows and columns. If it is a 2 by 2 matrix, 2 rows and 2 columns. If it is a 2 by 3, that means 2 rows and 3 columns. Like this, you can enter the size. It's nothing is there, just and we are declaring it as a size only. Next, row 1 is equal to row 2. I already given the matrix. Row 1 means what? Matrix 1. That's the A matrix rows as well as B matrix rows should be equal. Should be equal. If these two are not equal, condition ఏంటి చూడండి, R1 is not equal to R2, printf addition of the matrices is not possible. Not equal అయితే, ఒకవేళ ఈక్వల్ అయినప్పుడు no issue. We can perform the addition. So before addition, first I need to enter the elements of the first matrix. నేను ఆల్రెడీ క్లాసులో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. దిస్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 1 hour తీసుకొని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. సో ఇదేంటండి, whenever you want to print or whenever you want to scan the elements, we need to apply 2 for loops here. This is for the number of rows and this is for the number of columns. And first we are reading it. We are reading the number of elements in the first matrix. This is a first matrix. Similarly, enter the elements of the second matrix. Similarly, you have to enter the elements of the second matrix also. So you see here. So in the second matrix, we are taking R2, C2. Okay. Because we already entered the size, whether it may be 2 by 2 or 2 by 3. Now, as an example, you can take 2 by 2 or 2 by 3, anything size is. So, ఇక్కడ మనం తీసుకున్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్లో R2 ఎంత ఉందండి? In the previous example, R2, R1, both are 2 by 2 matrices only. So, I value is 0, 0 is less than R2. R2 means 2. That means it will be repeating 2 times. First 0th case as well as 1. Whenever 2 is incremented, then this for loop is getting exited. So like this, we are entering this is also for entering the element of the second matrix. So in this 2 for loops, we enter so this is here first matrix A elements we entered. And in this one, we have entered second matrix elements we have entered. Now addition logic. Now we have a addition logic. For addition also, as I explained, C of ij equal to A of ij plus B of ij. So now this is just we have performed the addition. That's it. We have performed and we have stored the elements. Now, in order to print, this is for what? మీరు చూడండి ప్రతి దాంట్లో కూడా 2 ఫర్ లూప్స్ ఉంటాయండి. ఏవైనా 2 డైమెన్షనల్ అరే ఎలిమెంట్స్ డీల్ చేయాలి అంటే we need 2 for loops. One for loop here. First for loop is for the number of rows checking here. Second for loop is number of columns. This you have to understand. So now those Cij, those elements, that C matrix elements, we are just to get printing. So that's it. This entire program is only, everything is involving in 2 for loops. First 2 matrices I am just reading, and later we performed the addition logic, and finally we are just printing those addition of the that resultant matrix. So this is what simple thing, addition of 2 matrices. Okay, let us execute it. Okay, let us try to execute this program. Let us try to execute. Some brace is missing. What is some starting onwards switchy. So wide main is closed. If else block and this for loop is closed, this is also closed, and this for loops also closed, and this for loop here, last one. Here, this for loop, 2 for loops are also closed, and maybe some main is not closed. Okay. So now enter the order of the first matrix. The braces is actually here unmatched. So braces should be, whenever you open some brace, whether it may be main or any for loop, you have to close the properly. Otherwise, it will give rise in errors. So enter the order of the matrix. So let us take, we are entering only 2 by 2 matrix. Enter the second matrix also. So 2 by 2 matrix. Enter the elements of the first matrix. You try to enter the matrices. Elements are 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us take. Okay. Similarly, enter the elements of the second matrix. For everything, we need 2 for loops only. Okay. For entering the first elements of the matrix, also for 2 for loops. Entering elements of the second matrix, also 2 for loops. And so now resultant matrix is, you see here, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 3 plus 3, 6, 4 plus 4, 8. So this is just addition of the 2 matrices logic. Addition of the 2 matrices. Similarly, multiplication is also similar. Multiplication logic is also similar, but it is not directly multiplication, right? Multiplication can be performed in what? So multiplication can be performed normally the multiplication can be performed. Say you take the same matrix. So how the multiplication can be performed? So this first row can be multiplied with the first column. So right. So that means 1 into 2, 1 into 2 here, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 1. So this is the first place. So what we can print here, 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus next 2 into 1. So in the here this element 2 into 1, we know multiplication, right? 2 into 1. So this is the first place. In which place? A of 0, 0 place. So in the next one, the first row and second column. First row and second column. First row ante endandi 1 into 5, 1 into 5 plus 2 into 4. 2 into 4. So this is a of the A of 0, 1. So this is A of 0, 1 place. Next, A of 1, 0 place. A not A, it's a C, resultant matrix, right? So what is this place can be computed as a second row, first column. Second row in the A matrix and the first column in the B matrix. So what is the result? 3 into 3 into 2 plus 3 into 2 plus next 3 into 1. 3 into 1. This is the of the next last one. Second row, and you see here it is the second column. Second row and second column. That is 3 into 5 plus 3 into 4. 3 into 4. So same thing. So entering two matrices. But here you see here size of the matrix when you are multiplying anything. So what should be equal? You see here, if it is a 2 by 2 matrix or anything, if it is a 2 by 2 matrix, this is also 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 matrix. This is also 2 by 2 matrix. So here you see here, these two should be equal. These two should be equal. That means column 1, this is a column, number of columns here in the first matrix is equal to number of rows in the first matrix, second matrix. These two should be equal. So example, when you want to multiply, that means I can say row 1, I can say row 1 size and column 1. Let us take here, these are here. Next, row 2 multiplication of here column 2. That means column 1 should be equal to row 2. Then only multiplication will be possible. Otherwise, the multiplication is not possible. This is a basic condition in the multiplication. Basic condition in the multiplication. So these two should be equal. Then only the multiplication of the two matrices will be possible. Otherwise, multiplication of the matrices is not possible. Multiplication of the matrices is not possible. That is a basic thing you need to understand. And remaining thing, everything is same. You need to enter the first matrix and you need to enter the second matrix. And but you see the multiplication logic. Okay. So in the multiplication logic, so first 1 into 2 plus 2 into 1 like this. These two things we need to perform. If it is a 2, only 2. or suppose if I have a 4 rows and like a 4 columns, you have to perform. So this has to be, this should be repeated. This should be repeated. So this should be repeated means this has to be keep in a some loop. This is also, this multiplication is also, we need to keep in some loop. So if you want to take an example, you can trace directly this problem. So this is something that is involved in the multiplication. So now let us go for the so multiplication of the matrices. Okay, because this is the only two-dimensional programs that's involved, and we have some more problems also. You see here, everything is same. Nothing is there. You need to understand. So how many row 1, column 1? This is for the matrix A. Row 2, column 2. This is for the matrix B. Okay. And I, J, K. Here K, one more loop we are going to require, because here multiplication is not simply like to perform in one step. Actually, it is a repeated process, because if I have a first row, here, if it is a 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, 6 rows, like this, if the row is increasing, this has to, in some loop we need to keep. Then only it is possible. Because this 1 and 2 is adding again. For this one, again 2 into 1. If something, one more element is there, we need to add. This is a repetition process. Okay. This is the first repetition process. So this is also we need to keep in exactly a loop. Let us see that first. Enter the first order of the matrix. It is same as addition only. Enter the second matrix order, and finally you see here A matrix, B matrix, C matrix. These all are same. And what is the condition we need to check? If row 1 is not equal to column 2, then multiplication of the matrices is not possible. So row 1 should be equal to column 2 in the second matrix. Okay. So otherwise we can perform the multiplication as usual. So basic thing is what? Enter the first matrix elements. We are just entering the first matrix elements. This is for same as like addition only. And enter the second matrix elements. This is also same as like a addition only. But now, after entering the two matrices, now here the multiplication logic is different. Multiplication logic is different. You see here. Because initially that C of ij, C of 0, 0 is equal to 0. Okay. Ij, not 0, 0 always. It may be changing, keep on changing. So C of 0, 0 equal to 0. Why? Because here you see this is the repetition process. C of ij plus A of ik into B of kj. Because this is repeating. This is repeating first row and second column. First row and second column. So, and C of ij means what? So C of ij, so you check here. How many loops are there? So this is first, normally these two loops are just simple addition. But here this loop is repeating. If you want, you take the number. So actually, if I can able to write here, some it will be easy. Otherwise, no issue. We'll see here. What is I value? You just see here. It is very simple. I value equal to 0. And what is a row 1? Let us, we entered only 2. 2 by 2 matrix only. We are taking simple matrix. And 0 is less than 1. 0 is less than, what is the row size? 2. Is that true or false? True. So now you come inside the for loop. Now J equal to 0 and 0 is less than column. It is also 2. So that means 0 is less than 2. Both are true. So then it will come inside the for loop. C of ij. C of I value ante entandi 0. J value entandi 0. C of ij equal to 0. C of ij equal to initially 0 before we proceed to the for loop. Now in this for loop you see here k is also 0. K is also 0 and 0 is less than C1. C1 ante column number of columns in the first matrix. So 2. 0 is less than 2. 0 is less than 2. This is also true. Now you see here come C of ij. C of ij value entandi? C of ij means you see here C of ij, C of I, C of j. Okay. So that means is initially already 0 that is given. Okay. Now C of ij 0. That means what initially here? C of 0, 0. I value 0. C of 0, 0. C of 0, 0. C of 0, 0 equal to initially what is C of 0, 0? We itself we have assigned it as a 0 initially. We have a C of ij initially it will be 0. That means C of ij is equal to C of ij. This is I know already 0 plus A of I. A of ik. A of ik means what? A of I. I ante entandi 0 and k is also 0. A of 0, 0. B of k kuda ikkada value. What is the k value? 0 only. B of 0, 0 and j value is also 0. So 0. This is already 0 plus A of 0, 0 into B of 0, 0. What is A of 0, 0? A of 0, 0 ante 1 into B of 0, 0. B matrix lo ఉన్న 0, 0. అంటే ఇదే కండి 1 into 2. This is the first iteration. A of 0, 0 అంటే 1. B of 0, 0 అంటే ఎంత అండి? 2. So this is the first one. 1 into 2. Already there is a sum. Sum initially 0. 0 plus into so that means we got this iteration first. We got this iteration is first. Now sum value. Now sum of ij. What is sum of ij? What is here? C of not sum. Here C of ij equal to C of ij is 0 plus 1 into 2. 1 into 2 means already that value will get. Now after completion of this one, where it is going here? If this k is getting incremented. What is the k value, Andy? K value initially 0. Now it becomes 1. Now 1 means k value 1. 1 is less than C1. C1 value entandi? 2. So 1 is less than 2. So this is also true. So then we are going to repeat again. So now C of ij, this becomes same only. I value, j value is not getting changed. I value is 0, j value is 0. But we are going for one more iteration. What is C of ij now? C of ij in previous iteration is how much? C of ij in previous iteration is already 1 into 2. 2 value plus, you see here, plus. So this C of ij, already we know that. 2 into 1 plus A of ik. A of ik ante I entandi? 0. A of 0, k value 1. A of 0, 1. What is the A of 0, 1 value? A of 0, 1 value. This becomes 2. Next one is, you see here, B of kj. B of kj means what is the value? B of kj. K is 1. K is 1 and j, you see here, k is 1 and j value becomes 0. That means B of 1, 0. What is the B of 1, 0, Andy? B of 1, 0 value B of here 1, 0. So this is a value 1. Value 1. B of 1, 0. So that's why 2 into 1. 2 into 1. So now you see this is done. 2 into 1 is computed. Now you see here. What is the K value? Now you go here next iteration. K value is becomes 2. K value is becomes 2. Now K is 2 is less than 2. False. 2 is less than 2. False. Now what is then? This is going to be terminated. This for loop is going to terminated. This for loop is going to terminated. And what is the next one? Next previous for loop is what? Now this for loop is terminated. What is K? Now in the immediately previous for loop is what? You see here. You see here. This for loop. This for loop. Okay, this for loop is terminated. Now this K for loop is terminated. Now again we are going for the J. So now J value is getting incremented. J becomes 1. J becomes 1. So like this we can calculate. So now J value becomes 1 means 1 is less than C1. True. Again now it becomes again C of Ij. Now it becomes what? C of Ij. I value is 0. J value is initially 0. Now it becomes 1. C of 1, 0. C of 1, 0. We are trying to calculate. C of 1, 0. Sorry, C of I value is 0. J value equal to 1. C of 0, 1. C of 0, 1. So previous value we have calculated 0, 0. Now we are going to calculate 0, 1. So 0, 1 means this is a value. Okay. This result we are going to calculate. So like this, this is for the J value. Whenever J is incremented, now J becomes 2 and this for loop also is terminated. Now this for loop is also getting terminated. Now this for loop is also terminated. J value becomes. Now it is going to here. I value is getting incremented. Now I value is 0. Now it becomes I value equal to 1. So whenever I value equal to 1 again, it is going to repeat again for the remaining 2 values. So that means first row is completed. Again, first row is completed like this. Now second row also it will complete. So like this, it will be now this for loop is terminated after printing. Here again J is printing and now I is become 2. I value 2 is less than 2. That means entire 2 is less than 2 false. So I hope you understand. So one iteration I have completed. Similarly, the all iterations will be like that only. The all iterations are also like this. So this is what you need to understand working of the, inner for loops. If you learn working of the inner for loops, the 2 or 3 for loops, nothing is there in this entire 2-dimensional array. Only working with the 2 or more than for loops. This is the one loop, this is the one loop, and this you see here. Here it is we are working with the 3 for loops. Okay. Whenever this condition is true, we are coming to this for loop. Whenever this condition is true, and we are coming to this for loop. Whenever this condition is false, again we are going for this for loop. Whenever this condition is fails, then we are going for the again this first for loop. Whenever this first condition is also fail, then we will close this entire thing. So we will come out of all these loops. This is a very simple if you understand this basic for loops. Okay, nothing is critical here. So let us see here. Now working out. Working out this. Anyone, if you have any doubts, doubt regarding this program, you can ask me. You just try to keep in chat box or something. So this is a multiplication of the two matrices. Multiplication of the two matrices. So let us see how many C compiler. Any doubt? Okay, good. Okay, no, sir, it's clear. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And let us see here. And we write enter the first matrix order. Let us take 2 by 2 matrix. And you give here, if it is a, suppose instead of here 1 2, you give 1. If it is a 2 by 2 matrix, now I am entering it as a 1 2. Okay, 1 2 words. 1 2 by 3 matrix, and it is 2 by 2. Okay, order by its. Row 1. What is row 1? 2 and column 2. Okay, here row 1, column 2. Same. That's why we see that failure case. And see here, if you give this row 1 is not equal to column 2, then matrix multiplication is not possible. Row 1 is not equal to column 2, then matrix multiplication is not possible, simply. So that's why you have to give the multiplication order is important. The row 1 should be equal to column 2. Then only matrix multiplication will be possible. And you try to enter the elements of the matrix 1, 3, 4. And similarly, matrix B 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the matrix. So now the resultant matrix will be 7, 10, 15, 22. So these are the elements we are going to print here. So this is something about dealing with the multi-dimensional, two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional array. So this is how it is going to work out. So now let us see that one more different problem. And okay, anyway, I will not take any time. So let us see that. One more problem. So this is also similar types only. This is also a direct concatenation you can able to do. Or you can reverse the string. Okay, you see here. Concatenation and the string reverse also. See, in the previous case, we have reversed the array elements. Now we are going to deal with the strings. We are going to deal with the string. We will take one string and we will try to reverse the string. We will try to print the reverse of the string. You know, it is a I already explained, how to deal with the, strings. Okay, anyway, if you're not listen that one also, you try to see here this program. First, nothing is there. We will see that logic. So what I'm trying to do here, what I'm trying to do is very simple. Simple thing is, I'm taking here some string. String also we know it is stored in some array format only. We have. And suppose I am storing here, the string is here, I am storing HELLO, hello. In this hello, and one more thing, you know very well, string is always, it should be ended with the what? Null character. So that means the string, one of the main differences, it should be ended with the null character. That is the only possibility. So now we know indexing also. What is the indexing? It is also followed indexing. So what is H is stored in some 0th location and first location, second location, and third location, and fourth location, and let us take 5th location. So total 5 elements are there, and one more thing is null character. Null character is stored. Now what I want to try to print, I want to just print, instead of hello, so I will reverse this. What is the reverse of this one means? Here it is, you see, in the 4th position, what is there? O, L, L, E, H, it has to print. So this is a basic logic, okay? Suppose, you cannot, start printing with the null character, right? If you are directly starting with the null character, that means there itself we can feel that the string is completed. So we have to print not from the 5 onwards, because 5 is anyway indexing is there. We need to print from the 4 onwards, right? A of 4, 0, A of 3, L, and A of 2, L, A of 1, and similarly A of 0. And finally, you need to print that null character again, because that is also a string, right? So for that purpose, we need to take 2 strings. 2 strings, okay? One more string I can take. One more, I will try to take reverse of the given string. Reverse of the given string. In the reverse of the given string, what I supposed to do? What I supposed to do here? This is what I am expecting output. So try to see the logic here. Then remaining problem is very easy. So what is here? So last one is in A of 4. Here I am printing here. That means O I am printing, and L I am printing, and again L I am printing. No, how we can get that? You see the logic also. Okay? So in place of that means A of 4, we need to get kept into a reverse of 0. This is a 0th position. 0th position. let us take this is a reverse of the string, and this is let us take one normal string. This is a reverse string, and this is a reverse of the string. So we directly, it is a pointing to here. This is will be pointing to here. Now here L O L L, and this is the first position, right? That means you try to observe the logic. 1, and you see here 2, and the fourth position, element is in the string. Fourth position element is came into reverse of 0. That means that str of 4 is equal to in the reverse of 0. That's what we need to place. Okay. So like this. Similarly, str of third place, we are keeping into reverse of 1. And similarly, str of in the 2 place, 2, I am keeping in the reverse of 2. Similarly, str of 1 place, we are keeping into reverse of 3. Reverse of 3. So that is reverse of 3. E will be is getting printed. E is placed. E is placed. So now how can I able to do this one? Next last one, H. This here str of 0, I need to place into this fourth element in what? H. And finally, after printing, one more thing I need to print extra. That is what? That null character I need to assign at the end of the string. Then only we can say that is a string. So this is directly we can say that string is getting reversed. Oh, okay. Directly you see the problem. So what is this problem? So if I write, it will take again time. So directly you see the logic here. So how many? So 2 strings I am taking. You see here. How many strings? str is a 1 string and reverse is a 1 more string. Okay. So I am entering the size. Size is str is a 10 size and reverse is also 10 size. And for that, I am taking one more thing, length also, because first string I need to know that what is the length of the string. Then only I can reverse it, right? Reversing becomes easy. So enter the string. We know what is the importance of the gets keyword. What is the importance of the gets keyword? Because normally also you can print string type percentage s also you can write. But whenever you will get spaces like names will have a spaces, right? Like this, my Sheikh Miravali, Sheikh space Miravali. Like this, we have a spaces is that. Whenever there is a spaces, you need to take the 2%. I already explained in the classroom. So for this gets what it will do, even though if it is having spaces, it is consider this entire string. It doesn't avoid that string. It will consider it is the entire one string. Even spaces also will be considered. Sheikh space Miravali. So it will read it as a entire Sheikh dot Sheikh Miravali. Sheikh space Miravali. Yes, it accepts the spaces also. But for that percentages, you need to take 2%, because first string Sheikh, it will take a first percentage. Next one is it will take one more percentage. That is also possible. Now enter the string and get str. And now you see here. Now what I am trying to do here, it is length I am finding. Whatever I enter the string length I am finding here. Okay. So we are incrementing and up to the last position. The length is, you see here, length is every time you are incrementing. If length is not pointing to null character, then str of len is not null character, then we keep on increasing the length value. So that means here it is directly we need to reverse the string, right? So whenever you want to reverse the string, you have to go last position, up to the last position of the string, up to last position of the string. So that's what we are doing. Nothing here, nothing is there. So str of length value, initially length value, you see here, initially length value is 0. Okay, after it is getting again incremented, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally whenever it is a 0, then whenever it is pointing to the empty character, then we can say that we can stop here. And because why we are stopping here, I need to print from this 0 onwards. So whenever 5, we can stop, and you see here j equal to length minus I, length minus 1. Length is what? Length of the string is, already we have find now, length of the string is 5, and 5 minus 1 means 4. 5 minus 1 means 4. J equal to length minus 1. And you see here, now I equal to 0. I equal to 0, and 0 is less than length. What is the length, Andy? 5. 0 is less than length. Now it's true. Now coming to reverse of 0 will be placed in str of j. str of j ante nenu already clear ga cheppanu chudandi. str of j means what is the j value? J value becomes 4, because just now we have done length minus 1. J equal to length minus 1. What is the length, Andy? 5. 5 minus 1. J value equal to 4. So reverse of 5. I value enta ante 0. In the reverse of 0, str of j. In reverse of, you see here, in the reverse of 0, here, in the reverse of 0, we are just placing into what is str of j. J value ante entandi? Ippudu just now we decremented, is equal to 4. This should be repeated, right? So this should be repeated means what? J value should be decremented. J value should be decremented. I value should be incremented. That's it, right? I value becomes incremented. So that is what we are going to do here. str reverse of I equal to str of j. Means reverse of 0, we placed str of 4th position element. Now j value is getting decremented. J value is getting decremented. You see here, j value is getting decremented. And again, we are going for I is getting incremented. I value is getting incremented. Now I value equal to 1. And in the reverse of, what is the j value? J value becomes 3. Now reverse of 1 equal to str of 3. In the reverse of 1. In the reverse of 1 position, what we are placing? str of 3, like this. Reverse of 1 position, we are just placing into str of 3. So like this. Next, I value is getting incremented, j value becomes decremented, I value is incremented. Reverse of, in the 2 position, what we are placing under str of 2, like this. Now I value is getting incremented and j value becomes decremented. What is reverse of 3rd position? In 3rd position, str of 1. Now similarly, last, reverse of 4th position, I value is getting incremented and is equal to str of, what is the 0th position element? What is the 0th position? Is O. This is going to store. sorry, H position, it will be stored in a fourth position. Okay. Now this slash is not going to store. You see here. Now, whenever this is reverse of 4, now what is our I value is getting incremented. What is now I value? I value, J value is -1. You see here, logic. J value is now getting decremented and I value is getting incremented. 5, I value is 5. 5 is less than 5. So that means false. This condition is failed. Now, whenever the condition is failed, it is come out of the for loop. If you come out of this for loop, what is it is coming to reverse. Reverse of I equal to we are placing into you this backslash backslash 0. That means null character. So in the reverse of 5, you see here, in the reverse of 5, we are placing in a back, null character. So this is what, reverse of the given string, without using building function. If you are using just, predefined functions, we already explained direct uses of, string reverse, string concatenation. That is direct logic. Okay. So this is a problem for the write the program for string without using the built-in function. Okay, we will execute and we will try to close. I will not take much time. I will just take 2 more minutes. I will just execute this program. Okay, some warning you will get anyway. So what is enter string? We are hello. So reverse of the string is OLLEH. So like this, this is a just reverse of the getting the string is reversed. Okay, we will see in next class Thursday, and we will try to cover some more problems and also pointers. Using pointers, we will do some more programs. Now just now we have used arrays and the strings only. Now in the next class we use a pointers as well as a functions also. If you are able to know that using the pointers and the functions, then almost any programming language you can learn easily. So this is how we will see. And now we will close this session. Sir, can we close? Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts, you please ask anything. Okay, if you want, you can use a while loop also for your sake. There is no issue. Just for your, based on your convenience only. There is no, mandate that you have to use only this one. So next, anyone is having any doubts, you can ask, and otherwise we will close this session. Okay, thank you. Sir, can we close?
Sure, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
Okay, sir.